Hey everyone, welcome back to DIYs with Sonia. Today I am so excited to show you how I'm transforming a budget-friendly Facebook Marketplace find into a stunning dupe of the Lorraine rectangular coffee table from Pottery Barn, which retails for a whooping $19.49, but currently is unavailable at Pottery Barn, so who knows if it's going to come back. Now, I picked up this table for just $20, and even though it's a bit smaller, it was totally giving me those high-end Pottery Barn vibes. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to give it that luxe designer look for a fraction of the price. So let's get started. First things first, I'm starting with stripping the table. I'm using a stain remover I picked up at Home Depot. I just poured it on and spread it evenly with a rag. Once the entire table was covered, the directions said to let it sit for a few minutes, so I did just that. Then I went in with a scraper and removed as much of the finish as possible. Make sure to wear protection for your hands, eyes, and even a mask during the whole project. Safety first. I'll admit I was on and off with the protective gear, but it's important to stay safe. And here is what the table looked like after stripping it. It did an okay job, but now it's time for some sanding. Sanding definitely took a while. I started with a 40 grit sandpaper, then moved on to 80 grit, and then finished with 220 grit to really smooth it out. For the leg spindles and those hard to reach spots, I had to sand them by hand, which was pretty time consuming. So I decided to save myself some effort and just paint the spindles instead. The next day, I wiped the table to get rid of all the dust. Unfortunately, I forgot to record that part, but it's essential to make sure the surface is dust-free before painting. Once it was prepped, I mixed any Sloan Old Ochre paint with water, using 2 parts water to 1 part paint, and did a light whitewash on the table's top and bottom. I used a simple dollar store paintbrush to apply it, then wiped it off with the rag and to get that soft, worn look. For the spindles, I painted them fully without watering down the paint, which made things a lot easier. After the paint dry, I wanted to bring out some of the wood grain and give the piece a bit of depth. I used any Sloan black wax for a subtle gray wash effect. Now, this isn't a finishing wax, it's more of an antiquing wax. You could also do a gray wash with paint like I did earlier, or even try a coffee wash I saw in another tutorial. It all depends on the final look you want. When applying the wax, I did it lightly, brushing it on and blending it with the rag to keep it looking natural and subtle. Once I finished, I let everything cure overnight before assembling the table. I haven't applied the top coat yet because I ran out, but I'll definitely do that off camera. I'll be using any Sloan clear wax for the top coat, but feel free to use any top coat you prefer. It doesn't have to be wax. And there you have it. I am beyond thrilled with how this $20 coffee table turned into a gorgeous Pottery Barn inspired piece. You really don't need to spend thousands to get that high-end look in your home. If you enjoyed this DIY and love seeing more budget-friendly projects like this, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more upcoming dupes. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.